Good everybody, so here we are in Falmouth Harbour. We've got Dennis driving from the Falmouth Ocean Club, okay, part of the National Sailing Academy. We've got 4 boats out here with sailability people on board, just having a blast around the harbour. And we've got all these flight boards. They're battery powered, super high tech foiling flight boards, going ballistic, having a lot of fun. And that's part of what the Falmouth Ocean Club is about. So Origami's there, Bibi is there with Jacob, and we've got all sorts of disability sailors. One guy has no hearing, there's some amputees, there's some all sorts of situations. So they're having a great sail on the harbour. Happy to be out here, and when this session's over we're going to go and pick up a bunch of school kids, bring them out as well. So all looking good. All looking good. It's a beautiful day. It's quite warm actually. It's probably over 27, 28 degrees or something. And the breeze been honking along. There's the flight board, a couple of flight boards. If you watch them long enough, they'll have a specky crash, but these guys are getting very good at it. So that's all kind of fun. So tell us about the flight boards, Dennis.
Well, they're great little toys. They allow you to just basically foil above the water. So it's very silent because it's an electric motor, and it's quick. So, and even when it's choppy water, you can see the guys are still going around quite stable, and they can turn and you know, make some really nice moves, carve. We got a lot of wind out here at the moment, so it's pretty interesting to see some of them crash sometimes because of the wind and because of the chop when they do the turns. But they're pretty good. They know how to handle themselves around here.
Yeah, they're better than pretty good. You want to get on one and have a go because it just looks so easy, but obviously it's not. And in fact, Dennis was just telling me there's different types of boards. There's different versions of the same board. Some are carbon fibre and got different foils and so on. So, but it looks like a bucket load of fun. Bit faster than the 580.
A little bit, but you know what? That 580 goes around the world. This one wouldn't this would just get out of the harbor and then they'll be out of battery power. So they last for about 45 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on how they drive the boats, the boards. And there's some boards that are scooters. We had them out here earlier, but it's a bit windy for that. They're almost like a little mini rib. You know, you can stand on it. It has a foil. You can ride that up on the above the water, and it's almost anybody can do it. In fact, my mother-in-law, who's 80 years old, did it the other day. Maybe not on the foil, but she was going around the marina here quite happily.
And she's what?
80.
80. 80's the new 50. 70's the new 35.
That's it.
So what's the Australian connection?
With
the boards?
Flyboard was invented, or they're originally from Byron Beach, in Australia. Okay. So the guy that designed the first e-foil, because that's what the general term for them is e-foils. Yeah. So he was the first one to design the flight board, and that's where it started, Byron Beach.
That's cool. Hey Jane, they're sneaking up behind us. They're coming up now. Okay. Too cool. Jeepers. Very breezy. Okay, let's go and go a couple of close sail past the boats and see what's going on. So Renaud's looking really good. He had all his gear up straight away, blasting along. Tracker was taking a bit more of a conservative approach, but he's got a couple of one amputee on board as well, and I'm wondering how the deaf chap's going. He'd be having a ball. So looking pretty good. There goes Renaud. Oh no, that's the Origami. What am I saying? That's cool. It's Ronnie on board there. So they run quite a big sailability program here for the size of the island. And in fact, I think I hope I'm not announcing anything out of hand, but it looks like that World Sailing are possibly coming here big time on an annual basis to do sailability programs as well. So, ooh, there we go. A couple of eyes looking at you, trying to do a tack. Actually, Peeler's on board with Jacob at the moment, and there's a sailing member from the Antigua. Is that on their boat? No, I forget who's got the sailing lady from the Antigua Yacht Club. Not that one. No, they're both the sailability guys. Yeah, that's cool. Looking very good. I'm supposed to be taking some photos here. There's Jacob the pirate. So I'll be having a ball. Yep. Okay, in fact, I've got the list here. I better bring it up. I actually made a list of who's on the boat and so on, and then we got to head back and pick up the school kids. So, what do we got here? We got, Ayrton's got Amarilla and Mary. Yeah. Okay, give us a wave. Hey, give us a wave. Yep, Jacob being the pirate that he is, having a bit of fun. I'm meant to be stupid. I've got radios and I've got microphones. And I'm meant to be taking photos as well. Boom, boom, here we go. So anyway, great place for sailing here. If it's a bigger area than you think, for sort of like blasting around the harbour and stuff, it's actually quite cool. What happened then?
You almost lost it before the start.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, jeepers, we got boards on one side and boats on the other. So, very cool. Very cool. So everyone's pretty busy with their preparations. We had a great party last night. Very.
Can you imagine growing up like this?
The which?
Can you imagine growing up like this?
Oh, yeah.
On the water.
Absolutely.
It's everything you do is based on the water. These kids are like, they're more confident on the water than on the land.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite a scene. It's quite active. I sort of get it, especially with the trade winds too, because you've got all this bloody. Whoop, here we go. That's right. She's having a bit of fun. Easy. Yep. So yeah, I was just saying we were very honoured yesterday to have the Governor General of Antigua, His Excellency the Governor General, here for our welcome ceremony, and also the Foreign Affairs Minister, Member of Parliament, and some other VIPs from the club. So it was a fun night for sure. And we got another much simpler party on Friday night. So it's more or less a family affair with all the entrants and their bits. Although we just heard the story of, some of you may have heard about the plane crash up in Toronto in Canada, and sadly I should qualify this, the airport's been shut down, and all of Dan's family, Dan's family, was scheduled to fly through that airport. So because of that, the flight's been cancelled. They're not coming out at all. So poor Dan was a bit shattered this morning, but he's not going to see his family now until Fiji, and they were bringing some critical parts out and bits and pieces, so he's in the midst of some big changes at the moment. And I feel sorry for him, because you look forward to seeing your family and all that stuff, but anyway, that's life, I suppose. And we're feeling for the people. Unfortunately, I don't think there were any fatalities in that crash, but anyway, here we are in the Caribbean, beautiful weather, having a great time. Here comes Origami with Kerry. He's out to go around the world in about 7 months, I think. That's what he was declaring last night. So, but let's wait and see how that pans out. Anyway, I think that's Ronnie. He's going to be, Ronnie is having a great time. Yep. Nice breeze. Absolutely nice breeze. So, oh, that's okay. Can't fly away. Let it go. I can't do it. Okay, well, we might have to start heading back, because the other class is actually turning up, so, and I'm not sure how we're going to transfer these guys. Sorry? No, Trekker's been down the back there. That's okay. So, what did I do with my radio? It's over there. Oh, sorry, mate. Globe 580 yachts. We should start making our way back now, second group, and we will stand by on 69. Thanks. Origami, you can stay a bit longer, Globe 580. Okay, so...
so what do we do? Pick
up the other guys? Yeah, I think
swap over with the ones that are on the boat.
Well, so we spoke it out with the disability guys, and it was a bit hard to mobility getting them on and off the boat, so we're going to have to go back and pick up the school kids from there on the dock. Yeah, that's the plan. Thanks, Dennis. Dennis is the chap that lent us the rib all these times. We spoke about you often, so it's a great rib. Thanks, mate. All right, Jane, I think we can probably it's a bit more of the same. We can probably wrap this. How long have we been going for? 10 minutes. That's probably enough. People are probably wishing, for all those that are up in Europe and the freezing cold and the rain and the wind and stuff, you probably want to be here, but that's how it works. There's Ayrton up the top there, carrying on Trekker. Yeah. Yep. Yep, he's just making his way. Sorry? We might have to tow them, but anyway, they're making their way up. We can just follow them up, I think, because the wind has dropped off, so they should be fine. We go over and check Ayrton. He might be in a shallow patch there, and we'll just find out. But anyway, I think we'll wrap this up, Jing Jing. Okay, so thanks. Oh, look at this. Here he goes, Jing Jing. You missed him on the other side. Boom. We don't want those guys to get flat batteries either, so they're slowly going to make their way up here. Okay, let's wrap it up, Jing Jing. Yep, good job, eh? See you later.